Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Life with Fatima, and I'm going to give you a tour of my living and dining area. It's one room. I live in a old vintage apartment, huge apartment. So as we move along, I'll, if you guys want, let me know, and I'll give tours of other rooms in the house. But we'll start with this room. This is my dining and living area. And also, I'll give you, I just have the table set up so I could, for the video. We don't normally live like this with table setting because it's fall though, and I wanted to get it in, the video done before fall was over, so I could do a Christmas or winter scheme as well. I'm more of a rustic, just a little bit hints of glam, not too much. More rustic than anything, more along the lines of like Pottery Barn and things like that. That's pretty much my style. But you'll see little hints of, I guess we call it bling or golds and silver mixed metals or something like that. So I add those in. So I'll walk you through the space and tell you how and what, where I got everything. Excuse if you hear the creaking in the floor. It's an old apartment. So this is the space. So now I'll start over here and just walk you through a few plants. Got this plant from Walmart. This one, somebody was throwing it out when they were moving, and I really wanted the pot as opposed to the plant, but she was like, hey, just take it. So I just took it. On this wall are baskets and I don't know, like raffia or something. This one came from the dollar store. No, I'm sorry, not dollar store, the thrift store. I'm sorry, I think I paid maybe $1 for it. This one came from Target. This one, Target. Target as well. Let you see some of the detail on that one. That one is Nate Berkus. This one also is Nate Berkus. This is just, I think just their kitchen style. This one also came from Target. Of course, the Nate Berkus again. This one came from Ross. This one came from Target, and these two came from the thrift store. That plant was a gift from my sister. I had the pot already, just didn't have a plant, so I cut off some of her plant, and it's been thriving pretty good. Okay, so now for the table. I'll walk you through the table so you can see my little setup. Very, very, very casual. I don't have glasses yet. I'm still working on that. I have glasses, but they're blue. So I don't have like clear glasses. So these chairs, I got like 6 of those. I got them from Craigslist. I think I paid $75 for the 6. The runner, I went to, there's a place here in Chicago that's called Zero Landfill, and they usually get samples from interior designers and retailers, and they give them away free. So they have like fabric samples, just all kinds of stuff, floor tiles, you name it, they have it. So all of these, everything came from the dollar store, the dishes rather. So these, the dollar store. These. The saucers are not the dollar store. I got those from Ross, and they were like 12 in a box for like $5.99 or $6.99, something like that, I believe. The napkins were some of that fabric that I got from Zero Landfill, and they were like sample pieces to show different colors, different colorways of the bigger fabric. So I used those just to have little napkin, and they're linen, 100% linen. And this owl, I just love owls. I don't know why, but it's just something about them. This wood was cut for another project, and I just cut it off and painted it silver. And then this came from Ross. No, this came from Marshall's. Marshall's $3. I think this was $3 or $2 or something like that. They were on clearance. This one I think came from Ross. Maybe $6 or $7 I paid. The flowers are from the dollar store. The vase as well with the little rocks in there. Candles. I want to say Ross. I believe that's probably where they came from. Then I have the vase here that came from Ross as well. The flowers that are in there, like flower little balls, those came from Marshall's. The paperweight came from the dollar store. Flowers came from the dollar store. The jar right there is like a minced garlic jar that I had. Dollar store, leftover wood. These are also salt and pepper shakers that I got from Marshall's. Has a little bumblebee motif on there. And those were $3.99, I think, for the two. Okay. So then we have this little vignette here. This piece came from IKEA. It is for children, and it has like, you're supposed to slide like plastic bins in there for like toys and stuff. So it came unfinished, so I just did use some gel stain that I had and stained it. And then this came from Target. The picture frames came from the dollar store. The mat that's back here, that is not wallpaper, I'm sorry. That is wrapping paper that I use for the background. This is a thank you card that I use for the background. That's the little candle hiding back there. This also, I believe, came from Ross. This came from the thrift store. It was a beige color, and I just spray painted it. Dollar store, spray painted it. Dollar store, spray painted it. Driftwood that came from Marshall's that I bought about 2 years ago. This came from Marshall's. I think I paid $5 on clearance for it. This one was, I think, $19.99, and I got it on clearance for $10. I just kept waiting around for it to go on clearance. The window treatments are a work in progress. Right now, that's drop cloth, and I'm experimenting with length, and also if I want to just keep it that way and I want to change the curtain rod, but I needed to cover the window. This piece also came from Marshall's. I bought it about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I'm in love with seashells and beachy things like that, so I just thought I just love this. Kind of like a wind chime. These are a work in progress as well. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep the stripe or keep the plain with just the trim on it. The trim came from Walmart. It's on a roll. I believe that's burlap, and I just cut the drop cloth in half. I think it's a 6 foot by 9 foot drop cloth. Cut it in half. Up top, just hot glue the seam, and then just hot glue the strip of burlap on there on the edges. So I'm trying to decide which one that I like the best. This here is the area where we pray. This is our prayer area. So nothing to see back there. This dresser I got secondhand. I sanded it down. I was just playing around with it, and it was like a old yellowy color or whatever it was. So I sanded it down. Television. This bench I got from Marshall's, like I don't know how many years ago. It has a zebra print under it. I got this fabric when I was in Africa, and I just used some of it and covered it up with. The pillow came from Ross. This pillow and this pillow came from Ross. No, Marshall's. It was in a set, I think, for like $20. The rug, as you can see, is a very long rug. It's very long. Got it on Craigslist for $50. These are also some of those fabric samples that I had gotten, and I just put them in the picture frames. I just change up whenever I just feel like changing things. The chairs. I got the chairs from the Salvation Army. They were $40 a piece. They came from Crate & Barrel. We bought fabric to recover the chairs. We bought some leather fabrics from a a fabric store called Textiles that has 3 floors. It's like a huge warehouse of 3 stores of fabric. And we bought the leather to go on it. And I'm just looking for a person to recover the chairs. So until that happens, I just found these slip covers from SureFit, and they were on clearance for like $50 a piece. We got the chairs for $40 a piece. So not a bad buy. This piece, this lamp right here, I got from the thrift store. It had a table on it, and when they were selling it, it was $14.99, and then they told me they couldn't sell it to me because the glass was broken on it. And I said, okay, well, just take the glass off. So they took the glass off, reduced the price to $9.99, and the day that I went, it was 50% off. So it ended up costing me $5.50 with tax. And then I went to Ross and just got a lampshade for it. Again, this dresser is one that I got I bought it secondhand from somebody off of Craigslist. It's actually a whole bedroom set. The taller dresser is in my son's room. Eventually, you'll get a tour on that as well. That's just a screen that goes to the window because the air conditioner is still in the window. This tray I got from Ross as well. The candlesticks I got from Ross. Actually, the candles I got from Ross. That one, I don't know where that candle came from, actually. The flowers came from the dollar store. They were in a jar, and I took the jar and some of the fabric that I had, and I covered the jar with the fabric to try to match my decor. The pumpkin came from the dollar store. That's my granddaughter. Dollar store, of course. And these tea lights came from the dollar store as well. I think they were 50 cents on clearance there. They had them marked down. And, of course, another candle, and I covered it with fabric. Those are wood samples that I got from Home Depot for free. I put hot glue on the bottom and made them into coasters. And my family actually do use those. Of course, that's the chair and the pillows. And then I got this basket just to store extra pillows and little blankets and stuff. This table is a work in progress. I'm working on it, and I need to refinish it. I haven't decided what color yet. So I'm working on that. This plant I got from Marshall's. It was $9.99. The lamp I got secondhand 6 years ago. I have no idea how much I paid for it. This I got secondhand as well. It was a group buy at a secondhand store, so I'm not sure how much I paid for it as if I did it individually. Maybe a couple of dollars or something. This came from Marshall's as well. It has like a potpourri inside. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, you see like the little holes and stuff in it. It has a potpourri inside, so it's scented. Then I have this box that I got from Aldi's and recovered it with fabric. Well, actually covered it with fabric. And it's just housing my magazines. I'm a magazine hoarder. This is an art project that I made myself. And what I did was, this wood used to be the slats for a bed that we no longer use. So I kept the wood, painted and spray painted the background, went outside and found some tree branches, painted those, hot glued them on, put on some hooks for picture hanging hooks, and instant artwork. Also, this table I got off of Craigslist, and the people were getting rid of it. It's from Pottery Barn. I think I paid $30 for it on Craigslist. It has a glass top on it, but I used the glass for something else, and I'll show you in a later video where that glass top is. Another place in the house. The sofa came from Macy's. Also got it off Craigslist for $100. The guy moved from California, and he didn't need it, so I'm like, okay, I'll take it. This fabric also came from Zero Landfill. So I took all of the samples, I made pillows out of it, and then I just did a different color on the back, or a different pattern. And those are my pillows, and it matched my color scheme. Then this table here I got from, actually my mom gave it to me, actually. She bought it for me. The lamp I bought off Craigslist. Lampshade, I bought like a group of maybe like 5 lampshades off of somebody. And I think I paid $20 for all 5 lampshades. So there's 3 like this. No, there's 3 like this style. And then there's 2 that's a different style, and I'll show it to you in a later video as well. And then I have this piece I bought from Ross, and I keep remotes and stuff in there. Of course, that came from Dollar Store, spray painted. That came from Marshall's. This came from Target. I was experimenting, and I spray painted the bottom gold. I don't know how, you know. Maybe I need a brighter gold so you can actually read it a little better. And then I just have the little seahorse down there with a couple of magazines. I don't know if you can see that. And I have a hippo in there. And then just a little pumpkin for the fall. And that's pretty much my space. Also, with this lamp, you can see the stripe in there. What I did with this lamp is, because it was so old, the shade was so old, but it came with the lamp. So the inside was plastic and it started to break. So what I did was I took some wrapping paper and covered the inside. I don't know if you can see that. I covered the inside of it. You see it over there with the wrapping paper. I just hot glued it, cut it, and hot glued it around. So that's how that goes. This lamp also, I got it on Craigslist. So let me just give you an overview again. And you guys, you know, tell me what you think. You know, if you like the space or not. You know, if I need to change something. I'm not super glamorous or anything like that. I have kids running around. You know, ideally, yeah, I would love white and things like that. But hey, you know, kids, they do stuff, you know. Got to try to maintain. This piece also, I don't know if I mentioned it. This came from my sister. It was a birthday gift. I was trying to figure out what to put over the dining room table, and I couldn't think of anything. And lo and behold, she came over the other day and got me this for my birthday. It is a candle holder. So I'm going to go out and get, I actually saw one at, there you go. I saw one at Marshall's on clearance for $8, and it's like one of those battery operated candles, and it's really, really big. So I'm going to go and get that today, actually. And then, of course, this is the lighting that's standard in here, ceiling fan. And I was just trying to do something because I didn't know if it would clash, like the lighting, because this is kind of centered in the whole room. So I wanted to separate this area, so that's why I wanted something hanging here. So you guys, you know, tell me what you think. You know, I love your feedback. You know, subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you want to see more videos. Let me know if I should change something or add something. I might do an updated video because I'm in the process of making new pillows for the sofa. And maybe that'll come at Christmas time. I'm not sure yet. Or, you know, let me know. I'll do a bedroom tour. I'll do my kids tour. I'll do a kitchen. Have a sitting family room for the kids. And mind you, this is an apartment. And so you guys just let me know. I love your feedback. And let me know if you want to see more videos, of course. And thank you for watching. And please come back again. Thank you guys. Love you.